Cowboy, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost. But look, one of my big goals in life is to be a good horseman or a better horseman. So who here wants to be a better horseman or a better horseman? Put your hands up. That's why we're here, Equitana 2011 in Sydney. And in order to be a better horseman or a better horsewoman, I think body control is where it starts. And I really believe that. Just while we're on that point, one of my other big goals this weekend is to get a kiss off Stacey Westfall. I'm allowed to say that because my girlfriend met Dan James last night and hasn't stopped talking about it. So yeah, besides get a kiss off Stacey Westfall, and I guess give the green light for Sophie to get a kiss off Dan James, it's to be a better horseman. But basically, we'll start off with a bit of fun. I want you to give me and Smarty here a little bit of a hand. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to trot around a little bit, and once we get past a certain point in the arena, I want everyone to say the word woo, okay? And basically, I'd like to teach my horses that the word woo means stop, okay? The word woo means stop, and if they took another step, it's like stepping off the edge of the earth, okay? And I like to encourage that with them from the 2-year-old program, okay? So on the count of 3, I want to see if everyone can say the word woo me. You've got to say it like Johnny Cash, with bass in your voice, like you had some concrete for breakfast, okay? So on the count of 3, I want you to say it. So 1, 2, 3, woo! Oh, there's a few tenors in here. We've got to go a little deeper. Smarty, I'll look back and go, are you serious, Dad? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, woo! Put a bass in your voice over here. Hold out there. This is a big marker off the back. So just as a little example of that, I'm going to pitch a bit of rain at him, and that's all yours, okay? And when I get past that horse deal sign here in the horse deals arena, I want you to say woo, and we'll see if Smarty will pay a little bit of attention, okay? So we'll just jog along, not in a hurry. And just while we're getting around there, we'll start talking about collection a little bit, and you'll see a bit of collection on this horse now. So we'll just bump jog up here a little bit, and when we get in line with that horse deal sign, let's hear you say it. Oh, good. You listen. Very good. I reckon we'll try it from a lope, and we'll see how we go. But basically, so that's the first little piece of body control. I know I've jumped a few steps there. You can't go out to get on your horse tomorrow and say woo and expect him to stop. But I'm going to talk about how I want to get there. But before you do, just get your voices ready. We'll just lope around here. Get ready, Smarty. He listens to rock and roll in the barn. He is a little bit deaf. So we'll get in line with this horse deal sign.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, that's good. I need to take you guys showing with me. It might help me out a little bit. So there's the first little bag, I guess, piece of artillery in our bag of tricks as a challenge horse or as a reining horse. So that's the woo. We like to teach our horses that the word woo means something. So we don't say it a lot. You know, I don't get on my horse and he goes to take a step off and I don't go woo 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 woo. Oh, thank God. You know, I like to keep that word woo a little sacred. Okay, because that means that if I say woo, he's got to stop. He's got to shut down. He's got to shut down here in the hips. Okay. So the next little trick that little bag of tricks for this competition horse is the kiss. Okay. Now we've all may or may not have kissed before. It's probably a question for Stacey and me later on. But, look. On the count of 3, I want everyone to just pucker up a little bit and kiss, and we'll see how you go. So on the count of 3, I want everyone to just blow a few kisses across the arena. Doesn't matter who you hit. 1, 2, 3. Good. Slowly bunch, hey? Oh, let's just try that again because it's a bit bizarre standing. I'm getting hit with kisses all over. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. All right, so how that kiss comes into play is I really like to sensitise my horse to a kiss or a cluck. You know what I mean? It's going to give me that impulsion that I need. Okay? So I really like to sensitise them up to a kick or a cluck. And again, that's getting more towards the finished product, but I'm just trying to show you how it comes to be. So I'm going to stop Smarty here, and then I'm going to ask him to back up when you kiss. Good, good. What about this side? There's not much kissing going on over here. We'll bring him a little closer. We can't hear you this side. Check on this side. You guys kiss much over here? Of course you do. All right, here we go. Good, good, good. Oh, look at him run back. He likes it. Very good. So we've got woo. We've got the kiss. The next thing I want to do is the cluck, but I'm going to turn it into a clap because this horse thinks he's pretty. He's a bit of a silver tail, as the camp drivers would say. He's been around a little bit. He thinks he's pretty good. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I want to see if everyone can clap. So can everyone put their left and their right hand in the air? Now bang them together. That's a clap, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Alrighty. So I'm going to start to just quietly turn this horse around. Now this manoeuvre is called the turnaround. A lot of people call it a spin or a whoop marley or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, a bit of a burnout. But basically the biomechanics of this manoeuvre is that I want his back foot there to stay and I want to pivot around it, okay? You see he's moving with his front end here, and you see his back foot's like drilling a hole in the sand. That's how I want it to be, okay? And I'm not having to bump his nose around or anything. I'm just quietly picking up and releasing him in my feet, okay? So what I'll do is I want to see if thank you. I want to see if we can get Smarty revved up here a little bit, and if you guys can clap, the faster he'll go, and hopefully I won't fall off and make a fool of myself. And he's like a rubber band, so the faster we go one way, then we've got to unwind him and go back the other way. Okay, so bear with me. But we've all just seen you can clap, so we'll start it slow. We want to start slow, like every good horseman, we want to start slow and exaggerate to teach. We want to exaggerate to teach, okay? So we'll start him slow with some claps from you, and then we'll get a little faster, so just steady, steady. Good. Good. Alright, let's go. He got a little western there. He said, what are they doing, Dad? Hang on, let's try that again. We can recover. We can recover. Here we go. Start steady. Alright. While he's just getting his bearings a little bit, let him air up a bit. We'll go back the other way. I just want to hear a little bit more. I think we can go a little faster the other way. So if you can get a little bit more clapping, that'll help him out a little bit. Okay, so we'll start steady, like every good horse trainer. Okay, so just to recap quickly, we've got the woo. Okay, the woo means stop. Okay? It means, please, I don't want you to take another step because that's the end of the world. The woo. 1, 2, 3, woo. Okay, we've got the kiss. I want him to back up, and I want him to back up straight. Because he's got to stop straight. Okay? He's got to stop straight. By that I mean, there's got to be a pole, an imaginary pole that goes between his ears, straight down his neck, through his spine and out the other side, and he's got to stop straight. Okay, to get those big reining stops that we saw the other night, the horse has got to be straight. Alrighty? So we've got the woo, we've got the kiss, and we've got the cluck, or the clap, with your assistance, but the cluck. And they're what I use to really sensitise my horse up. Okay, that's what I'm looking for in a show horse, to really put some polish on them and get them thinking about me a little bit. Alrighty? So, how do we how do we get that? The first thing I'm looking for with my horses in my 2-year-old program,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
And an
thank
older.
you for your attendance today at Equitana. The exhibition floor will close at 7 p.m.
Thought someone had a flight then.
So please
Yeah.
We thank you for your support of the event and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Once
Cool.
again, that's just a reminder that the exhibition floor will close at 7 o'clock this evening. Thank you.
it's like bonjour, madame and monsieur. Alrighty, so what I'm talking about is body control. So what I want here, what I'm looking for is, and my horses walk 1,000 of these circles, and they're very boring, but they're very, very effective. What I'm looking here is, obviously, we break the horse's body parts up, and we want to control them all independently and individually. So we've got the pole and the head. Okay, that's one. We've got 2, the second part, the neck. 3, the shoulders. Okay. 4, the rib cage, and 5, the hips. Now the hips is the motor, okay, and the shoulders steer it. The hips are the motor, the shoulders steer it, okay. So we need to engage the motor. But before that, what I want to do is walk on these very small circles. All right. Well, they can start big. We'll start them big, for argument's sake. Okay. So basically, what I'm looking for is I want to see the inside of my horse's eye. But not only that, I want to see him looking out the bottom of his eye. Okay. Because that tells me, one, that he's being pretty passive and fairly agreeable, and that he's not looking back at me or rolling his eye or wanting to be somewhere else. Okay. So I've got my inside leg on, and my inside leg is on because I want to break him there. Okay. By break him, I just want to break his body down into a lot of little different parts, and so I want him looking to the inside of that circle. So the finished product should look a little something like this. I want to be able to pitch him away and have him keep looking to the inside of that circle. Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any contact with the rein there, and he's still looking to the inside of my circle. He's looking out there for a second. I'll just remind him quietly, pick up, say, Smarty, look to the inside, brother, you know. Okay, pick up, make sure my inside leg is on,